Hey everyone, Slippery Slope here with your third tutorial in the XHTML and CSS series. Now last time we worked on a really simple head and we added a title and it said the unofficial Green Day version 2.0 headquarters in Topeka, Kansas, except I typed in headquarters and I cried because that was just so silly of me to do. And yeah, we had the title, these two tags, enclosed inside these two tags, the opening tag right here and the closing tag right there. So now that we have a head, we want to start working on a body. And before I even dive into that, you might be thinking, why the heck does the body go after the head? Shouldn't the body go like up top because the head is like, with like the human body, like the head is part of the body? Well, let's not think of it that way. Let's think of it more like a philosophical thing when people talk about mind and body, like it's a separate thing because of like, spiritual stuffs. So let's put in the body below the head. That's the way to do it. And yeah, just want to keep that one in mind, body below head. And let's type in here something nice and friendly as part of our text for our body. Green Day is a day in Canada in which they celebrate green things and four-leaf clovers. I don't. I mean that doesn't really make sense because like isn't it like leprechauns and stuff that like get the whatever. Anyway, let's save it. Just like that, we don't need to do save as anymore because we already named our file. And yeah, I already have my index file loaded in Firefox, but just to make things easier, go to desktop and double click. Just did it with you guys. And yeah, it now says Green Day is a day in Canada in which they celebrate green things and four-leaf clovers. And if the text doesn't appear yet, try reloading or refreshing, and it should show up. If it doesn't, write a letter to your congressman or congresswoman. Now, that's just fine and dandy, but what else can we do to text? Well, we could bold things, we could italicize things. Oh man, that's just the very tip of the iceberg. But before I get into that, here's one more thing I want to show you before we call it a tutorial. These are heading tags, and I know that might be a little confusing because we have a head as just part of our file, but these heading tags are like, say you had a paragraph of text and you wanted to have like a just a greeting above the text, just a way of separating it from the rest of the page. Well, it goes from H1 to H6, and H1 is the biggest one. So I just saved this file again, and now that it's saved, we go back to our HTML file in its browser form. We reload again. Whoa, it's huge. Green Day is a day in Canada in which they celebrate green things and four-leaf clovers. But now it's big. And if we wanted it really small, remember the H tag goes from 1 to 6. We just rename it, make it a 6 instead of a 1, save yet again, go back to the file in our browser, reload, and it's really small, and hopefully that's not what she said. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over this time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you are welcome to subscribe. Thank you very much. Slip out. We're going to have more fun next time. Peace.